camera plunges through a rain-slicked Detroit backstreet at 3 a.m., headlights slice the fog. A low rumble echoes off abandoned assembly halls, and then a badge flashes across the screen. Impala. They buried it in 2020. Or so we thought. Tonight, in a guarded test cell on GM's Milford Proving Grounds, a prototype just lit up the dyno with more torque than a C8 Corvette. The Chevrolet Impala is backhand. It's nothing like the Boulevard cruiser your uncle loved. Wikipedia, but here's the twist. Insiders say this revival could end the full-size sedan. Extinction and steal thunder from Tesla's next Model S refresh? Sounds impossible? Stick around because there's one fatal flaw that might crash. The comeback before it even leaves the gate. If you crave car myths busted before breakfast, tap subscribe now. Future leaks drop here first. Visualize a fast back roofline carved by the same supercomputers that honed the Corvette's aerodynamics. The new Impala's bladed lead DRLs spear straight into a blackout grille, while a power-domed hood nods to the 96 SS legend. Satin nickel window trims frame muscular rear haunches. 21-inch turbine wheels hide Brembo calipers that glow red at launch events. The shock moment. A subtle bow tie badge and white Chevys hush-hush signal that this is their first mainstream electric optional sedan. Auto evolution. Step inside, and the Impala drops the old bench seat nostalgia for a driver-centric wraparound cocoon. Recycled suede covers the dash, stitched in burnished copper, while open-pore ashwood spans the doors in a single, uninterrupted arc. Dual 14-inch-old floating displays melt into one panoramic curve. Behind, Google-built infotainment syncs natively with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. The party trick? An augmented reality windshield that overlays turn-by-turn arrows? On the road itself, a 1,200-watt Bose Panerai 3D audio array hides in seat headrests, and a crystal glow LED strip pulses with your heart rate via the built-in health app. Under the hood, choose your weapon. Base trims rumble with a 3.0-liter twin-turbo V6, punching 400 horsepower and 415 pounds FT to the rear wheels. 0-60 in a verified 4.9 seconds. Opt for the dual-motor EAWD, and the numbers vault to 480 horsepower. Instant 600 pounds FT, and a Tesla-baiting 4.1-second sprint. GM's Magnetic Ride 4.0 scans the tarmac 1,000 times a second, ironing potholes into butter and flattening freeway sweepers. Gas V6 models whisper an honest 28 mpg highway, thanks to cylinder deactivation. The Ultium-based EV pack stores 102 kilowatt-hours, translating to a real-world 320-mile range, and 80% DC fast charge in 24 minutes, just long enough for a drive-through espresso at 203 inches long. The comeback Impala matches the outgoing model's footprint, yet carves out 18.7 cu feet of trunk big, enough for 2 golf bags and a week's groceries. Rear seats recline to 38 degrees, gifting limo-like legroom. GMS Super Cruise 2.5 offers hands-free lane changes on 400,000 miles of mapped highways, flanked by a 360 LiDAR ring and night vision pedestrian alerts. Chevy backs the drivetrain with 5 years, 60k miles, bumper to bumper, and 8 years, 100k on the battery. Time to rip off the Band-Aid. All that tech brilliance weighs literally. The EAWD Impala tips the scales at 4,950 pounds. That heft slurps electrons on spirited canyon runs and asks Brembo ceramics to work overtime on mountain descents. Worse, early journalists whisper a front seat-only memory function, meaning rear passengers must live with fixed cushion angles despite the limo pitch. If you shuttle executives or growing teens, that could be a deal-breaker. But Chevy's engineers claim a software patch and optional lightweight forged wheels could trim 120 pounds before production begins. We'll see. The target on the wall is crystal clear: Charger Daytona EV. Dodge promises 800 volts fast charging and a synthetic fratsonic roar, while the Impala counters with genuine V6 thunder or silent EV serenity in one showroom. Customers pick the soundtrack. Pricing will start near $46,000, Darters undercutting the Charger's projected $52,000, while topping at $62K for the SS spec. EAWD analysts predict full-size sedans will shrink to a 7% slice of U.S. sales by 2030. Yet EV tax incentives and ride-hail fleets could resuscitate demand for roomy electric cruisers. If Chevy launches before 2026, they'll have a 2-year head start on Toyota's rumored Crown EV and Ford's next-gen Fusion energy sedan. So, does the heavyweight flaw overshadow the headline-grabbing comeback? For me, the answer is no. Privated GM shaves those pounds and unlocks over-the-air posture control for backseat passengers. Do that, and the Impala becomes the first American sedan in a decade that dares to be everything muscle. Luxury and sustainable icon in one bow-tie package. Now I want to hear from you. Would you choose twin, turbo thunder, or silent dual motor thrust? Drop your pick below and tell me if that nearly 5,000-pound curb weight scares you off. Smash like if the Impala just jumped from urban myth to your dream garage. And hey, subscribing is free, but missing insider. Leaks could cost you your next ride. Next week, we're deep diving Toyota's secret hydrogen V8 project. Turn on notifications so you don't miss the spark that might dethrone EVs entirely. Until then, keep your wheels spinning and your curiosity revving.